Hello and welcome back to another character creation video. My name's Lumin and today we're in Hearthstone for, well, to be perfectly honest, a video I never thought I'd actually record. It's not so much a character creation video. Right now we've got a card customization video, but I'm hoping at some point in the future we will actually have a full character creation video for Hearthstone here on the channel. That would make me so happy. For right now though, we'll work with what we've got. The genius, inventor, and toymaker, Whizbang, has opened the doors to his workshop. He's got plushies, action figures, wind-up toys, miniatures, and more. Find your new favorite toy or build it yourself here in Whizbang's Workshop, the new Hearthstone expansion. It brings with it a new keyword, miniaturize, and a bunch of throwback cards, along with the reason we're actually here, Hearthstone's very first customizable card, Zilliax 3000 Deluxe. You may remember the previous iteration of Zilliax. Well, this one's a whole lot cooler. Zilliax 3000 Deluxe comes with 8 different functional modules and 8 different cosmetic modules that you can combine to make a Zilliax of your very own. While building your deck, you pick 2 different functional modules to set Zilliax combined cost, stats, and effects, and then you pick a cosmetic module to match your style. You put those together, and you have almost 200 different combinations to choose from. It's actually pretty awesome. So let's jump in and see how it works firsthand. When you've crafted the card for yourself, or if you've cracked it open in a pack, you can jump in and customize it. And I want to say right here at the start that this card costs the same as a regular legendary. It'll be 1,600 dust to craft, 3,200 for the golden version of it, and that's amazing. I thought that for sure they would like double the cost or quadruple the cost just because it's a customizable card, but no, that's not the case. So you pop it in your deck, and then you just click on the Customize button, and there's a brand new UI here that you can use to put it all together. Now, as I explained in the little blurb that they added with the card, you throw these different modules together, then you combine the stats and the cost on said modules to get your whole card. Your Zilliax is over here, and then the portrait you have is over there, and it's fantastic. It's so cool. There is just so much that you can do. So, as an example, if we want this card's death rattle to be, hey, shuffle it back into your deck, then we can add 1 cost to the card and 1/1. Along with that, we pop that in there. Then we think, well, we'd like to keep it rather cheap. So, let's do that. Let's, give 1/1 to our other minions for 3 mana and add 2/2 to the card. Then you choose a cosmetic. You choose the way you want it to look. So we've got the recursive module over there. So we'll throw this baby in there, and then we'll build the card. Then it just puts all those parts together. And there's your Zilliax Deluxe 3000. 4 mana. Your other minions have +1/1, death rattle, shuffle it into your deck. And it's a 3/3. And this thing is so flexible. There's so much cool stuff you can do. So if we go through all the individual modules here, you've got, and the cost goes up on them. You can see it starts at 1 all the way up to 5. Shuffle this back into your deck as a death rattle. Then at the end of your turn, deal 3 damage to your hero. Now you wonder, why is that there? Why would they put this on one of these modules? Well, because you pay 2 mana for a 4/4. That's pretty amazing. You can add that to any of these to really stack the stats on there. Next one is 2 mana at the start of your turn, double this minion's attack. It starts with 1 attack, so you're going to want to throw some extra attack on there somehow. Then for 3 mana, your minions have +1/1. Then for 3 mana again, and that's a 2/2, you have Stealth, Elusive, Poisonous, and Reborn. All of those on the same one. And that's not even it, because like that's just from the one module. You can combine that with, as an example, Divine Shield, Taunt, Lifesteal, and Rush, and you've got basically every single thing on the card. And this is a 1/3 for 3 mana. It's like, it's crazy. So if you throw that on there and this one on there, oh my goodness. Then you have a 4 mana 1/3 that costs 1 less for each minion in play, which is pretty amazing. Because what this does is your max is 7 minions on a board. If you're playing like a minion heavy deck, there are a lot of them out there right now, like Aggro Paladin. I'm sure there's a Zulok that plays a bunch of minions, a Druid deck probably that plays a bunch of minions. If you have 6 other minions out there, then you can quite easily take 6 off the max cost, and it'll cost either 0 or very close to 0 with no real effort. It's kind of amazing. Yeah, so I like that. And it adds 1/3 to it, so you could always go for something that I kind of liked, was like a 1 reduction for each minion in play, and then give your other minions +1/1. That's a pretty amazing combo right there. But the next one then is 4 mana, summon a copy of this. That's a 3/3, and that alone is already pretty good, because you play in 4 mana for 6/6 worth of stats, then you can combine it with any of these. Kind of cool. Kind of cool. And then the final one, as I mentioned, 5 mana for the, I think that's a 3/2, right? Yeah, 3/2. Divine Shield, Taunt, Lifesteal, and Rush. So if you throw those together, the ones that we have there right now, you change the visual appearance. Then you've got 8 mana, 4/5, but it's got Stealth, Elusive, Poisonous, Reborn, Divine Shield, Taunt, Lifesteal, Rush. I don't think that even all fits onto the screen. That's kind of crazy. Now, we've looked at all the stats and all the effects, so let's check the visual styles out, starting with this one over here. You can see the portrait down there. Kind of cool how it changes. And it's not just the arm that's changing, because you can see each arm is its own thing. This one has like a big buzzsaw on it. This one has a cannon. But like the back changes as well, the whole body of Zilliax. This one has a drill, and you can see he's got these cool drills on his shoulders, and his arm is made out of like energy and stuff there. This guy right here, he's got like hammers basically, and wrecking balls on his shoulders. I really like the crystal one. Got crystals popping out everywhere. Nice big shoulder pads basically. This one, I want to say it's also sort of like a mace. And then there's a big claw, which is obviously sick. And finally, we have the blade. The pink/purple blade. And you can combine all of those any which way you want to make anything you want. I think some of the more popular ones right now, definitely the Stealth, Elusive, Poisonous, and Reborn one. That's kind of cool. The one that you shuffle it back into your deck's also nice, because you're only paying 1 extra for that. It's not bad, and it gives you something in your deck constantly. It helps with fatigue and all the rest. And I think summon a copy of this is pretty cool as well. I mean, actually, pretty much all of these are just fantastic. It's like really, really strong. I would say like the ones that aren't as good, maybe doubling the attack at the start of your turn might be slightly less effective. But yeah, you can mix and match. So as a few more examples, I personally really like the idea of this, and then making it cost 1 less for each one you play. Because then when you build it, you got a 3/5, which is respectable. And it works very nicely with a big board, you know? It works very nicely with having a bunch of minions out. They all get +1/1, and this is coming in pretty much free, which is just awesome. It's really cool. And then I mean it can vary greatly. Like the stuff that you can do, you'll be able to fit this into almost any deck with all these different abilities. I think that there's a good chance they'll keep going with these custom cards, and I'm pretty certain the idea behind this will definitely stick around. And they'll do other stuff with it, because you might be like looking at this and thinking, hey, there's no battle cries or anything like that. Yeah, they'll probably put a battle cry in one of the new ones that's like draw a card or something like that. And honestly, I think it's really cool. You can see your designs over here, so you can sort of save it, and you can have a whole list of your designs, and you can sort of have them quick and ready to pick and choose from. And yeah, I mean, like, wow. Wow. It's cool. I love the idea of this. The stuff that you can make is just super fun. And yeah, I'm keen to see how people squeeze this into their decks. But that is about it. I've shown you pretty much everything that's available here. And man, I can't wait. I can't wait. I just can't wait to see more of this kind of thing. Here in the outro, I will say that this whole system, fantastic. I don't have any criticisms. I think it's awesome. It fits the flavor of Whizbang's Workshop. It is just right. It fits. It works. Yeah. I will say that I'd love if they expanded this system to include portraits, or if they set up a similar system to like Overwatch 2's Mythic skins, where you could have a modular system that could be tinkered with to get the appearance you want, or modify the appearance of a portrait so everyone can have like a unique setup. I'd love to be able to one day do a character creation video for Hearthstone. Like if they added a full character creator for this where you could make custom characters, how cool would that be? I think it would be awesome. Then you could put different, say for instance, tiers of armor on. Like if you make a paladin, you could put the tier 2 on there if that's your favorite. Maybe if you're a tier 1 kind of guy, I'm not really, but then you can like throw that on. They can put like different armor sets in, release them. I would sort of worry about what that would cost because some of the stuff in this game is getting a little expensive. But yeah, it would work quite nicely in this game. It would work really nicely. Like that's something completely different. It's not really attached to what they have here right now. It's sort of just my own thought of what I'd love to see. But this whole system and Zilliax Deluxe 3000, fantastic. I'd love to hear from you guys what you think. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it and whether or not you've used it in your deck. And I'd love to do more videos for Hearthstone because it's always fun jumping in here. Yeah, so hey, thanks for watching. You can check back here soon for more. As always, there will be lots more. You can find my links below. My Twitch channel, my coffee page, and all the rest. Yeah, give this one a like, share it, and do all that other good stuff. Subscribe if you haven't already. And go well. Enjoy Whizbang's Workshop, dudes. Happy that.